Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2026 at 09:07, and today we have our day 1 outlook to look at for today. So today is going to be a pretty dangerous day for severe weather, that's for sure. So today, we have a moderate risk of severe weather that encompasses central to eastern Illinois and western Indiana. We have an enhanced risk that encompasses extreme southern Michigan, western Ohio, northern, southern, and eastern Indiana, central and southern Illinois, southeastern Iowa, and northeastern Missouri. We've got a slight risk that encompasses parts of northeastern Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, southern and northern Missouri, parts of eastern Iowa, going into southeastern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, southern Michigan, western to central Ohio, northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, and back through southern Missouri. So we do have those areas under a slight risk. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of northeastern Oklahoma, central to southern to eastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, central Iowa, southern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, central to southern Michigan, eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, northern and western West Virginia, northern and central Kentucky, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, and northwestern Arkansas. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk. We also have parts of southeastern Texas, or I should say more of eastern Texas, southern Louisiana, and southern Mississippi also under a marginal risk. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for today. Today we have a level 2 30% tornado risk that encompasses central to eastern Illinois and western Indiana. We have a level 2 10% that encompasses northern Illinois and northern to central Louisiana, Indianapolis. Holy crap, Indiana. We have a level 1 10%, that encompasses eastern Missouri, western and northern Illinois, eastern Illinois as well, eastern Indiana and western Ohio. We have a 5% level 1 that encompasses central to eastern Missouri, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, western Ohio, parts of northern Illinois as well, and eastern Iowa. We have a small 5% normal that encompasses very much southern Michigan. And we also have a 2% hatch that encompasses central to western Ohio. And we have a 2% tornado risk that encompasses parts of eastern Kansas, southern and northern Missouri, eastern and central Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, southern Wisconsin, southern Michigan, central Ohio, northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, and southern Missouri. So we do have those areas under a 2% today. We also have a 2% for parts of eastern Texas, southern Louisiana, and southern Mississippi. So we do have those areas under a 2% today. So the tornado risk for today, we have Indianapolis, Joliet, Springfield, Peoria, and Gary under the level 2. Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the level 1. Indianapolis, Springfield, Peoria, Decatur, and Champaign under the 30%. Chicago, Fort Wayne, Aurora, Naperville, and Joliet under the 10%. St. Louis, Toledo, Dayton, Elgin, and Davenport under the 5%. And Detroit, Columbus, Milwaukee, Kansas City, and New Orleans under the 2%. So for the level 2 areas, 30%, we could see a strong EF3, maybe EF4, EF5 tornado possible today. Unfortunately, strong tornadoes are possible today. Same thing goes for the 10% level 2. We could see an EF2 to EF3 strong tornado possible today. 5% level 1, we could see an EF1 tornado possible today. And the small 2% hatch, we could see an EF1 tornado possible today as well. And 2% normal, we could see an EF0 tornado possible today. So please be mindful of that. Going into the wind threat for today, we have a 45% hatched risk that encompasses central to eastern Illinois through much of Indiana. We have a 30% hatch that encompasses northern and southern Indiana, western, northern, and southern Illinois, western Ohio, going back through northeastern and central Missouri and southeastern Iowa. We have a 15% hatch that encompasses, there's the reset. We have eastern Kansas, western to northern Missouri, southeastern Iowa, northern Illinois, southern Michigan, and western Ohio. We have a 15% normal that encompasses central Ohio, northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, extreme northeastern Oklahoma, and going into parts of northeastern Missouri or northwestern Missouri, whatever the heck that area is, eastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northern Illinois, and southern Michigan. So we do have those areas under a 15% normal. We also have a 5% that encompasses parts of southeastern Minnesota, southern to central Wisconsin, central Michigan, eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania, northern to northwestern West Virginia, central Kentucky, southern Illinois, southern Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Oklahoma, southern to eastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, central Iowa, and back through southeastern Minnesota. So we do have those areas under a 5%. We also have a 5% over here in eastern Texas, southern Louisiana, and southern Mississippi. So we do have those areas under a 5% as well. So we have Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, St. Louis, and Toledo under the significant severe. Indianapolis, Springfield, Peoria, Decatur, and Champaign under the 45%. St. Louis, Fort Wayne, Aurora, Naperville, and Joliet under the 30%. Chicago, Detroit, Columbus, Kansas City, and Cleveland under the 15%. And Milwaukee, New Orleans, Tulsa, Minneapolis, and Wichita under the 5%. So for the 45% hatched area, we could see 85 to 90 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 30% we could see 80 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 15% hatched we could see 60 to 75, maybe 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 15% normal we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible today. 5% we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible today, so please be mindful of that. Going into the hail threat for today, we have a 30% hatch that encompasses central to eastern Missouri, central Illinois, and western Indiana. We have a 15% that encompasses northern to northeastern Indiana, northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, eastern Iowa, central to northern Missouri, and parts of eastern Kansas. We have a 15% normal that encompasses southern Missouri, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, and western Ohio, and southern Michigan. And we also have parts of southeastern Wisconsin also under a 15% normal. We have a 5% hatch that encompasses eastern Kansas, going into northeastern Missouri, central Iowa, and we have a 5% normal that encompasses parts of southeastern Minnesota, central to southern Wisconsin, central Michigan, central to eastern Ohio, parts of northern Kentucky, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, southern Missouri, northeastern Oklahoma, and parts of southern Kansas. So we do have those areas under a 5% today. So we have Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas City, Wichita, and St. Louis under the significant severe. Indianapolis, Springfield, Peoria, Columbia, and Decatur under the 30%. Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis, Toledo, and Fort Wayne under the 15%. And Detroit, Columbus, Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Minneapolis under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see giant-sized hail up to 4-inch diameter hail possible today. 15% hatched, we could see 1 to 3.5-inch diameter hail possible today. 15% normal, we could see 1 to 3-inch diameter hail possible today. 5% hatched, we could see 1 to 2-inch diameter, 1 to 2.5-inch diameter hail possible today. 5% normal. We could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible today, so please be mindful of that. Going into the summary for today, it says an outbreak of severe thunderstorms is expected today into tonight, with the peak threat centered over Illinois and Indiana. Several intense tornadoes, swaths of damaging wind gusts over 75 miles per hour, and damaging wind-driven large hail will all be possible. There's another reset. Anyway, there's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk, excuse me. And there's today's Day 1 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. Even if you are under a marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. Anyway, in case this turns into an overnight threat, please make sure you have multiple ways of receiving alerts of the weather. That would be your NOAA weather radio, your phone, your television source, your internet source, whatever it is you like to use. And I would advise you to sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move overnight in case you end up under a warning. That only is if this becomes an overnight threat. But in the meantime, have a great day. Stay weather aware, stay safe, and now I will have my Day 2 outlook this afternoon, so please be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.